Hi guys, Merlin here, bringing you another Mumbles. So yeah, been a while since I did a video of these. Back before my aunt's funeral, I think it was, the last one. So yeah, that was a hard time for pretty much everybody. Especially my mum. But yeah, it did interfere with a few things, but I hope we're going to be covering what's going to be happening about those in this video. First off though, big shout out to all my subscribers, everyone who comments, everyone who likes me on my social medias. Really helps me keep going, creating more content for you all. Yeah, definitely there's going to be a lot of stuff in the next year that I'm going to be working on that will please a lot of people. I had a few things about different parts of my hobby. One bit of feedback I had, the guy didn't really consider how building Lego fitted into everything. It's more of a fun little pastime. It fits into the whole thing of the channel, small scale models, etc. I do it mainly for fun, something for younger viewers to enjoy. I know I did have one person mention that his kids would like the Lego building stuff, so it's kind of, like I said, for the younger viewers, if there are any. But speaking of that, there is a new set on its way to me. I picked up the Magisto's Workshop, which is a gift for purchase, but I didn't really fancy spending £280 in order to get it for free, so I paid 24 quid on eBay. So yeah, apparently it should have been delivered yesterday, but I never saw a delivery person outside of the postman, so I'm hoping it hasn't gone missing and there might just be a delay. But yeah, Lego is, like I said, it's a pastime of mine. I picked up the Magisto's Workshop, which is one I missed out on when I was young. So the modern version of it will be my only one I have. I do have the Wizard shop, which was part of the same range, which is a little tiny shop sort of in a tree with the wizard and a few bits he was selling. So yeah, definitely something that I've missed out on that I'm going to enjoy doing. But yeah, I am planning on picking up one more castle themed set. It's a biggie. Not too sure if we'll be picking up before or after New Year, but I really want to get the Lion Knights castle. Yeah, it's 350 quid. But man, it's such a lovely set. Like I said, I'm not too sure when I'm going to get it, but I'd like to definitely pick it up at some point. Yeah, moving on then from Lego, let's look at my Patreon. So it's been quiet this year, I must admit. I haven't done as much on it as I planned. I think going forward though, I'm going to be putting some exclusive videos on there depending on what people like and want to see. I'm going to try and do regular posts, so weekly posts at least, maybe a couple of times a week, similar to my other social medias, to get people coming to the Patreon page, signing up and following. There will be, of course, Patreon exclusive stuff, so I'm going to try and figure out some content I'm going to put on Patreon only that will encourage more people to come to the Patreon side of things. I'm going to be doing some more public interactions, mainly through the community pages on YouTube here. there's going to be a few things to vote on over the next month, one of which I'm going to touch on now. I think it's a slight rebranding, sort of. I know I've been in Mad Merlins for 2 years now, but I'm thinking I might get rid of the Mad bit. I'm thinking of possibly renaming myself Merlin's Models, because a lot of the things I do here is model related. I'm still going to be mad, of course. I can't get rid of that. That's sort of genetic. But yeah, definitely thinking of rebranding. I'm going to be doing a couple of designs for a new logo. I, of course, have the old Mad Merlin Presents logo here, which is actually the original one that I drew all those years ago. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a couple of new designs, one for Mad Merlins, one for Merlin's Models. I don't know if it will warrant a second channel. I'm just barely running this one, so I don't think I really want to do a second one. So yeah, bringing me to the last part of the Patreon topic is asking you guys what you would like to see exclusively on the Patreon. I know when I set out, I wanted to do this mainly to share my hobby with everybody else, but that's not always going to be financially stable for me. A lot of this I'm doing at the moment mainly because I've had severe sciatica in recent years. Touch wood, it is getting a little better in the past couple of months, though I'm pretty sure the coldness of winter will soon set that back. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be needing some other form of income soon, and I'm trying not to really go out and work. If I do, I'd need to have somewhere where I can sit down quite regularly. I'm kind of done being customer service in a shop. I did that for over 10 years, and yeah, I'm all thumbed out from that. So yeah, drop a comment down below what you would like to see on the Patreon page. Don't know if I'll be able to do videos every week, maybe 2 times a month, exclusive for Patreon members. But a lot will depend on what you guys want to see. Speaking of what you guys want to see, let's cover new games next. So there has been a huge amount of new games coming out lately. If you've been following my social medias, you will of course know I've been doing a lot of old world content lately. I was going to put in this video what I've done. I might put a few pictures towards the end of the video for you to see. But what I've done is I have basically started a Skaven force. I have Quick Head Taker, another Warlord, a Chieftain with Battle Standard, a Warlock Engineer, and a Plague Priest, plus 2 units of Clan Rats, 1 with Spears, 1 with Hand Weapons, and a Weapon Team, 3 Jezzails, 20 Storm Vermin, and that's it for the moment. I do want to complete the first claw pack of Clan Moors battle formation. For that, I just need to make 5 Globadiers. So I'm going to be converting, I've got some Storm Vermin that are missing arms that were going to be for an Age of Sigmar project. I think I'll be using, I've seen a lot of people say use the Blood Bowl team arms for holding the globes, and just a dagger in the other arm, which I've got plenty of from the Storm Vermin kit. And And I got plenty of the scryer heads from the lightning cannon teams from previous armies projects. So yeah, going to be building at least 5 of those guys to go with the rest of the force. Just need to get some of the, I think Karajan Overlord backpacks will be the best. I've seen some 3D printed ones, weren't too keen on them, they looked a little too chunky. I want something more fine comparing to the more modern Skaven models. So yeah, that's going to be a fun little conversion project. After that, I'm not too sure what I want to add. I know there's a lot of particular favourite things that I'd like to re-add to the army. I'm going to have to wait on a lot of it because I want to wait until we get the articles where it covers base sizes for everything. I definitely want to add a couple of lightning cannons. Hell Pit Abomination, I miss having a Hell Pit Abomination. That thing just used to go through units. Depending on what they do for Rat Ogres, whether it'll still be the old set or whether they'll do something a little revamped. Or maybe they'll re-release the metal ones, I'm not too sure. But yeah, I wouldn't mind getting Rat Ogres again. It's weird now, the old metal Rat Ogres were actually far better than the new plastic ones. Yeah, talk about going backwards in design. But yeah, they went from really cool looking Rat Ogres to rather robotic, chunky looking guys that didn't exactly fit together very well. But still, they were a good unit to have. Definitely want to get some of those to the army, expand my Clan Rats Storm Vermin units. I don't think I'll do a expansion to my Queek unit. That will just stay as Queek's personal little bodyguard of 20 models. What I will do is probably add a second unit of Storm Vermin to team up with the Battle Standard Bearer. Because otherwise it's going to get a bit expensive points wise. So yeah, the current list hits in at just over 1,300 points. So I'm almost at 1,500 points, which is a nice little starter force. If I add a lightning cannon or 2, that would probably take me up to the 1,500. Of course, I won't be able to take all the characters I have, so that will save a few points. But yeah, really looking forward to Old World next year. I'm going to be starting a Bretonian force. Maybe Tomb Kings, I don't know, depends on how much the launch sets are going to be and how they're going to be giving out the rules. I know a lot of the rules, the army rules at least, are going to be PDFs, so free downloads on the website. Core rules, I'm guessing they're going to be doing a book. Whether they'll do a re-release of the older starter sets, which I would like, with mini rule books like they used to do, that would be nice, but there's no guarantee on that. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to Old World. Other games that have come out recently are Legions Imperialis. I've had a couple of people asking if I'm going to be doing it. I'm flip-flopping, I'm still on the fence with that. I'm probably going to try and play a game against someone at my local club, just to see if I like it or not. I do like the look of the models and stuff, it's really cool. The amount of detail they've put into them is crazy. But I just don't really have room for another game I'm not playing a lot of. I already have Age of Sigmar 40k filling up a lot of space that I don't play a lot of. Lord of the Rings I'm working on, which I'll get to later on in the video. Yeah, I'm really not sure what I want to do about that particular game. If I did get into it, I'd probably pick up the rulebook and the Legions infantry set and maybe a set of tanks just to get me started. So yeah, if you want to try and convince me, I will probably, when I look at my Patreon, I will set up a goal for perhaps affording a small starter force. I'm waiting for the drop pods. I'd rather do a drop pod force because I love that. I just love the whole sky striking thing of Space Marines. So yeah, if you want to convince me into getting into Legions Imperialis, good comments in the description, signing up to the Patreon and donating towards it, that will really get me into it. I've been seeing a lot of painting videos and play videos, and I do like the look of it. It's just I don't know if I have the time and money to invest at the moment. Other than that, I've got one other game which I've had over a year. I think I got it October last year. That's going to be discussed later on in the video. That's it for that section. Moving to Partworks. So yeah, Partworks is still a big part of the channel. Dungeons and Dragons is currently going strong. Looking forward to it. Some of the issues coming up are okay. Some we're still getting loads of dice. I wish we'd get more other incentives. They mentioned they'll be doing more booklets. We've only seen the one so far. I'd like to see more maps and yeah, other bits and bobs. Maybe handouts for DMs to give the players, etc. That kind of thing would be nice to see. But yeah, we're going to be getting loads and loads of dice in the near future. I'm hoping that the addition, eventually, as we go further into the collection, things will get a little more varied than just dice. As I mentioned in my issue 7, there are some nice dice sets coming out. There's the set with axes inside. There's the blue version of the red premium set, which I much prefer. There's a nice ice effect set. There's metallic blue and silver sets. Yeah, the next 10 issues 12 to 22, are going to be some pretty cool, interesting sets. But yeah, we're only going to get 2 issues of non-dice sets, which is a set of standees and a set of inspiration tokens. Yeah. Keep an eye on Fohammer. There's always a link for Fohammer in my description on my D&D videos, so follow that. Stormbringer then is the other Partworks that's currently going on the channel. We're halfway through the collection now, I think. Yes, nearly halfway, because I've just posted issue 36 last night. 37 will be posted up hopefully Wednesday or Thursday. And yeah, I'm going to be hopefully starting to build and paint the Stormcast stuff, ready to paint as Iron Thanes, Sylvaneth. There's some really good issues coming soon. We're getting the Spirit of Durfu, of course. We're getting our first unit of the Revenants, and there's the Branch Witch coming not too long after that. But yeah, we're gearing up for the Kharadron Overlords, which will be from issue. We start the new map in issue 41, but I don't think we get the Kharadron Overlords till the bottom end of the 40s to the 50s. I must admit, I do like the new map. It's a T-shaped river sort of thing. Looks really cool. But yeah, Stormbringer is shaping up pretty nicely. Like I said, I've still got a bunch of stuff to build and paint for that. Hi folks, Future Merlin here. Just a quick interjection to my usual ramble. As of editing my last issue review of Dungeons & Dragons, Hachette Partworks has put out an email explaining that Stormbringer is going up in price. It's not a big lot, only £1, but I thought I would mention it and throw it into this video for you. Yeah, it's not too bad. I can see why. I mean, as I mentioned to the person I'm sharing my subscription with, I think they shot themselves in the foot putting out 2 big £90 something kits as the first premium kit. They weren't really going to make much money back on that. But yeah, you are still getting a bargain for the collection for $9.99 an issue. I will, however, say if they did the same for the Dungeons and Dragons part work, I don't see myself continuing with that. Kind of really halfway through Stormbringer, so I'm not too fussed with that, but Dungeons and Dragons, it's still in its infancy, and if they do put that up, I don't see that as a good deal unless they possibly threw in a free digital copy of each issue, starting even going back to issue 1, as Wizards of the Coast are going quite digital with a lot of their content. The app and website is a good sign of that. You can still get hold of physical books, which are handy. If you've got a player you don't like, just bat them around the head. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below on that. As I said, not too bothered with Stormbringer. Dungeons and Dragons would be a different matter. Yeah, right. Back to your regular mumbling schedule. Imperium. So the campaign is all what's left to do for that. I'm not too sure. I still really would like to have a better filming area in order to do it. Space is a big thing for me at the moment. I haven't got a lot of it. Yeah, I'm finishing off the models, which I'll go into more later on in the video. But I'd like to play through the campaign, even if it's just for myself and I don't film it. I'm watching the Tabletop Donkeys version. Watching it is really getting me excited to play, but I promised myself I wouldn't play until I painted all the models for it. So I'd probably do it more of a campaign in the form of a crusade sort of thing. So I have a specific army set out from the start. That army will be added or removed to and from as the game progresses, and yeah, will change as it goes on. Thoughts on future part works then. I was going to do a separate video, but I might still do a video. I'll do it quickly here though first. So I'm fully expecting the next part works to be 10th edition based. So we'll see Blood Angels most likely versus Tyranids, although it probably will be Ultramarines again. Let's face it, they're always going to do the Ultramarines. But I'd love it to be Blood Angels versus Tyranids. Yeah, I fully expect that to be the next part work. Whether we'll see the similar sort of thing to Imperium, where we have a mixed force up against the horde of Tyranids, can't say for sure. Would be nice again. I quite like the whole mixed forces. Would have liked it if we had a few different races in there, not just all Imperium. Allied Eldar would have been nice, but that's just me. The only other part of work I could see them doing is going back to future games that I'd probably get into. I would like to see them do Legions Imperialis part work. Not ideally for beginners, I must admit, but I'd definitely see it more for a diehard collector fan of the setting. I know there's been a lot of talk about a Horus Heresy 32mm part work, but there's still not a lot of infantry sets that really need to be released yet for that particular setting. We're getting better. This weekend sees the pre-orders of the Jump Pack Mark 6 Marines. And we already had the Mark 3, so there's the possibility of those being included. But yeah, I'll have to go a little bit more into detail in a separate video, I think, for that. That's it for part works. We've already ticked off Old World, so we'll jump over to Lord of the Rings and my 15th year anniversary. I was going to be doing a video of the very special issue of White Dwarf. Still going to be doing that. I'll be doing that over December. And yeah, the Lord of the Rings side of things, I'm going to be finishing off the evil side again that I've got currently working on through December. Excuse me. But yeah, once that's all finished, I can start playing the first 2 missions, and it's a sizable chunk of the actual collection done. There's going to be a couple of other White Dwarfs that I want to go through. One is the issue where Grey Knights were first updated. If we get an update in 10th edition, which there's a strong possibility we are going to get an update in 10th edition, it would be ideal to go alongside that, but I'd like to do it anyway, as it's a really cool issue. It's from the golden age of White Dwarf, where they had really in-depth articles and such and such. I actually watched the painting phase recently, and they had quite a few people who used to work in White Dwarf. And Peachy was saying that GW used to be very dictatory about the kits. The week the kit came out, they usually couldn't convert it at all. They had to do it, paint it as is. Second week the kit was out, yeah, you can change it a little bit. Or week or month, I can't remember what it was. You can change it a little bit. But after that, yeah, you go to town on it, pretty much was the answer. So yeah, it came from a nice age where they had nice in-depth hobby articles and stuff, nice battle reports and such. So yeah, definitely have a look through that. So yeah, I'll be probably picking that up in the new year. So technically 16th year, but it's not. But as long as I get it done before September, I'm still in my 15th year. Right, let's swap the last 2 things around because I want to finish on that one. So what I got for Black Friday. Didn't pick up a lot. As I mentioned, Lego-wise, I did pick up the Magisto's Workshop, which should have been a gift for purchase for Black Friday, but I didn't fancy spending the big amount of money to get it. What I did get, I picked up some handy items to help with Dungeons and Dragons. I'll be doing a separate video once that arrives, as it's some pretty cool items that will help with map building. And I also picked up the Scarlet and Violet Paradox Rift Elite Trainer boxes. I picked up both of them. So one that comes with Roaring Moon and the other one that comes with Iron Valiant, I think it is. So yeah, I got both of those. So I'll be doing videos. I'll probably do both in one video, but won't go too in depth. I'll just show you the bits that are different. They're literally identical with the exception of the promo cards. So you get 8 or 9 packs, you get promo cards, I think you get a deck, I'm not sure, you get energy, I know you get that, and you get I know you get promo alt arts, you get exclusive tokens and dice and stuff as well. It's a pretty cool set. Those were, say, £30, I think it was, something like that. So picked up both of those, paid just over 60 quid. So yeah, pretty good value, I think, for those. And that's pretty much it for Black Friday. I didn't get a lot. I was kind of tempted, but I'm really trying to save money for Old World. Yeah. So yeah, pretty laid back Black Friday for me. Right, let's finish off with December being Finish It month. So I'm wanting to try and finish as many of the projects that have been sat on my desk for a long time as possible in December. I already have a list, which is currently being added to. So I won't post it publicly yet, but hopefully by 1st of December it should be near enough finished. But I'm going to be finishing out, like I said, a lot of projects. That's both videos and painting. So, as I mentioned earlier in the video, I have had for just over a year the Disney Gargoyles board game from Ravensburger. It's about time I unbox that. I'm going to unbox it, play through mission 1, and then give a review on gameplay afterwards as well. I also have the Revel X-Wing Fighter Advent Calendar, which is going to be my video a day for December. 24 days building a pretty nicely sized X-Wing that I'll eventually do a custom paint job on. And yeah, I've got a lot of models I'm going to be painting, getting finished. As you might have seen, I posted up my first photos of my Pedro Cantor conversion in Mark 10 armor. I've started a Necron Overlord, finishing off my Krieg Commissar, and my bunch of Crypticals, which I've got to mention, I'm actually getting the launch set for the Flesh Eater Courts. Going to be selling off my Seraphon, I think. I've kind of killed it for myself, choosing a complex colour scheme. The Flesh Eater Courts, I have a method and a colour scheme that I know how to do. And yeah, I think they're going to be my new army for next year. So yeah, I've got 8 Crypt Ghouls and the exclusive guy on the throne to finish off. So get that all done, ready for New Year. I've also going to finish off the Imperium models, as I previously mentioned. And I've got a bunch of other random models that have been sat on my desk for far too long. Dante and Azrael, I've got them to paint over December. I've also got the Christmas Space Marines Battle Force coming, which I'll be picking up tonight, Tuesday, at my Pokemon event, Pokemon Night. Somebody's picking it up for me from the Barnstable shop that got a load of stock in, and he's dropping it off for me. So I'm going to be picking that up tonight. I'll be doing a unboxing on Christmas Day for it. So hope you guys can join me. I might live stream it. But yeah, that'll be my Christmas Day video, the unboxing of the Space Marines Spearhead Force. And that's going to be my Blood Angels expansion for the new year. I've just built and I'm starting work on the last 5 intercessors. When I finish them, I finished the drop pod for them to go in. So finish those 10 intercessors and then I can easily start on the next stuff in the new year. So that gives me a jump pack captain, 15 jump pack intercessors, a bike squad and a invader ATV. Perfect assault force for my Blood Angels. I just now need to focus on getting something heavy. So yeah, thinking Hellblasters and maybe something in Gravis armor. Yeah, phew. Okay, that was long and in depth. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This might be the last mumbles for the year, so we'll hopefully get back to doing them once a month in the new year. Yeah, I want to do more and more of these, get more public interaction with you guys. And yeah, just keep you guys up to date. I do plan on doing actually theory/wish list videos. Basically things that I think are going to be coming, things I want to see coming in the future for Warhammer. The first one I want to do is actually Grey Knight focused. I'm just writing down what bits I want to talk about and what I'd like to see for a refresh to the Grey Knight range. But yeah, so thank you all very much for watching. Hopefully you've made it all the way to the end. If you have, thumbs up guys, thank you very much. Drop your comments down below, like the video, and until the next one, stay safe and I'll see you then. Goodbye.